Hey guys, so I just talked about Derek Dorsett, and now I want to talk about another player that's off to a really good start this year. Dustin Brown. Dustin Brown seems to have turned the clock back 10 years. This was a guy that I thought was done. I thought he was going to be nothing more than a third or fourth line grinder at this point, and it seemed like his days of big points and scoring were over. This was a guy that for the last couple of years I had frequently called one of the most overrated players in the league, and it was not always that way. He used to be a very good hockey player who was good for 50 points every year, and then something just happened. In the last few years he's dropped off a cliff, but this year he seems, I don't know if this will last the whole year, but he seems to have turned it around at least a little bit. He's got 11 points in 7 games so far, and it's just I'm really surprised by this. I thought he was done for sure. Like, he's 32 now. He's not getting any younger, and he had just been bad for like 3-4 years, and it didn't seem like it was ever going to go the other way. But he seems rejuvenated this year. He seems to be skating better this year. And the puck's going in for him. He's got 5 goals already. He's got 6 assists to go along with it. He's playing really, really well right now. The Kings are playing really, really well right now, and I think if they can keep this up, not maybe to the extent that they've gotten off to, but they can keep it up a little bit and play decent hockey for the rest of the year. I think they're in really good shape to be a playoff team. But yeah, Brown was a guy that you go back 10 years or so, around there, and he was good for like at least 20. He even had a 30-goal season. He's good for 50 points every year. He was a great energy guy too. Always willing to hit through some huge hits. Always worked hard. Grinder along the boards. Ended up being the Kings captain because of just the way he played and how physical and offensive he could be. And then really, it was the last lockout season, and he just kind of fell off the cliff completely. And the year after the lockout, he had less than 20 goals. His point totals dropped below 30, and he was like that for the next few years. His goal totals got down to 11, and for the whole year, his point totals were always under 30, and he just was bad. And I was like, this guy's done. And then people were still talking about him like he was, the 2010 Dustin Brown. And I'm like, this guy's wicked overrated. He not really that good of a player anymore. And I didn't think it was going to be very long before he found himself out of LA or out of, well, maybe not out of the league, but he was heading in that direction. He was not playing well, and I thought he'd be reduced to a third or fourth liner for the rest of his career after spending so much time as a borderline first line wing and a very good second line wing. So it's nice to see him bounce back a little bit. I don't know if this is gonna be a season long thing. Maybe he gets to 25 goals again. If he could put up 25 and 30, then 55 points, good for him. I don't know. I think there's going to be some dry spells in there. I think he's gotten off to a very hot start, but he's going to cool off for a little bit and maybe come back with a nice stretch and then cool off again. I don't think he's going to be this good for the whole season, but I definitely think he has a chance to hit that 50-point mark again as long as he keeps playing at the level he is, he stays healthy, and the Kings keep playing at the level that they are. And if they can do that, then good for them and good for Dustin Brown, because make me eat my words, because this was a guy I've been very down on over the last 2-3 years. I thought he was done for sure. So that's about it. Just wanted to say, give Dustin Brown a bit of a shout out. He's off to a really good start. 11 points in 7 games is pretty damn good. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Spread the word. We want this channel to grow, and I will talk to you guys again soon.